She competed in Call of Duty.
Set piece, MIBR, they have a
COD
chance
4,
with this
maybe?
double
I can't remember what the COD was.
Let
I want to say
SRN
COD 4.
take
Modern
over.
Warfare, is that right?
Yeah, and on the other side, if it continues on this pathing, it will be a very early test for Dogs.
Crew on
Sitting
defense, MIBR on attack.
safe. Does have the sheriff and feels that pressure. Oh, what a shot to start with. The starter already looking clean. As she did in that previous series, one of the highlight walkaways, obviously. And with such a good early advantage, this is above a minute. They can pause, they can freeze. That puts the fear of God into Crew. Where do you put your players? Where do you call that rotate in? It gets tougher now.
A little bit of a mistake, too early for Dodds. And this tail drone's not going to get anything because Crew, they've already set back. At least they've got all the utility in the back pocket of Munch to be able to absorb some of this hit.
Yeah, Michaela has to be helpful in this too. Knight is going to at least note those
the
players
Knight is
coming
good.
forward.
It's hard
So
for them
it's
to
good
get through.
information. This should pull over the players.
I think
Michaela
this timing the
one
smoke
way
is...
has it, well, it's forcing the back. It's isolated
The
the
timing
player
the smoke
backside.
is everything.
I like the attempt.
Yeah,
Flying
and
through
then
on
one's
CT, but
sending it
Orisa
through
is
and one's
there.
running back, not on the
Good
same page on this.
spacing, making sure the safety net holds strong. Just one more player. Yeah, Zeke has to do a lot here. That's 4 to find. Did take away one, but
Revealing area.
don't see it getting much more. And again, talking about determining tempo, pace. Yeah, they've set the
Down
standard
the corner so
already.
fast, didn't even see.
Good insurance
Yeah, that was a
plan.
nice pistol.
Great lurk coming through here for Lisa, and you can kind of see the inner workings of what MIBR's game plan is going to be. Dre talked about that they want to get the spike down and win in the post, and you love to see Lisa always going to be having that suck ready in the post. She's on the back lines, just making sure there's no chance that Crew's going to be able to get back into this. You got to say, though, for Dogs, it was a little overzealous. Her KO and Michaela was far away. You want to see Crew
What is
kind
the
of
best
set
quality
up
one in
better
a player?
hot flash plays
I
and
mean,
trap plays.
yeah, it kind of depends on roles.
Overzealous to
I
start
would
things off.
And I don't think
always
let MIBR
want
get off to
aim
good
really
beginnings.
these
They're a team
days,
that
I would
can
say.
feel confidence, that
Game
can
sense is pretty big
snowball
though.
help.
It depends.
That comeback they pulled off
It depends
is
on
very addictive. And SRN
it depends on role.
doing serious damage here, and it's fighting
You can have one
as
person who's, well,
MIBR
you can have a
standing
couple of
shoulder to
people that aren't
shoulder
like the
and
smartest,
just winning out in the
as
pool.
long as they're
This
insane
one was
aims.
a bit of a throwaway regardless. Trying to get proactive, maybe catch someone off guard. No one really was. Yes, SRN a little lower, but still breathing and plant in. Everything looking solid. The MIBR side. And Dodds would love to do some damage, but I don't know if you're going to get much here.
Her teammates definitely feeding her the information on who is low, which agents she should be fighting for, and spots the Killjoy. It would be nice for Dodds if she's able to get some more ult orbs on her side to get
Crowd's
those
going
knives
crazy.
online as soon as possible. But look at how disciplined MIBR are playing. On that anti-eco as well, so grouped together. You got to appreciate the effort coming out from Crew as well. I mean,
Hoping
Michaela, it
MIBR
was a
don't roll
great
them.
flash, an
Yeah, I
underhand
was thinking
try
that.
to get them something.
Because
the attempt.
if they actually got to split, it would be a close split.
But
we've only really seen Crew look like very, very good on two maps.
Round coming up. The bonus here for MIBR. Let's see what they have to bring in. I think the buy's going to be pretty nice. It absolutely will be already seeing that. There it is, just a little bit of a look back at that flash. It was perfectly fine. But again, so many bodies, good spacing. They were kind of keeping at least one or two safe in case there was a little bit of an explosive play. So let's see what we get. Early ult progress, pretty decent on SRN and Melissa, but nothing in hand here.
Now MIBR, they are running this composition that G2 love. And during these low buys, they love
Fast
to press
strat.
the issue and make this A split happen. The drone on the back of Tejo,
Yeah.
it's such a finicky thing.
Drone as they heavy go over towards
Art.
Art.
Melissa's posturing towards A, gonna get that mid-round info as Crew are poking and prodding towards this short A.
And SRN off for a hot start. Looking to be the tip of the spear here. Set up, sent in. A main control is not under the banner though, so easy crossfire to create. A little bit of chip, sure, but still
Yeah, they
alive.
actually
And when
tanked
still
quite a bit of
breathing,
damage
still
on
coming
this.
around. Late presence
Yeah,
goes
the
to
util's
A main
nice.
now. It's an awkward split, but Biazik does very well to hold ground, but there's Melissa. Late to the party, but cool as ever.
Hey, it was a
One
nice
fix on the
bonus strat
cards,
on this
and
one.
they've won out on the site. I was worried about the timing on Melissa there.
And I
but
think
it
Melissa
works
played
out
it
in the
great,
end, and
though.
The post plant is looking comfortable. Deep clear towards Art. Safety on A main. Big tick in the box really for MIBR in this post. Hard work for Crew. being pretty much cut out of this as their first opportunity. The barrel giving everything away. Monch gonna have to find this. 3 bullets, Sayori, hold on. Monch still with a shot of this.
Yeah, got a lot of time.
Fantastic for Lisa. Trying to draw the util.
Tap of the spike, no Astra suck.
Here we go, this is where it gets a little dangerous. And yeah, denied at least getting the half here.
It's not planted for her.
So we'll force the hand slightly, but time.
Ooh,
Lisa
close.
playing it very well, composed in the end. Bonus.
That's a close one.
Converted. Christine, I was worried about the timing on the crunch on A there, but Melissa found it perfectly in the end.
She really did, and KRU, I mean, that was such a tough retake, just down to the Killjoy and Jet. No
Victoria, hello, how we
to be
doing?
able to use, and the crossfires for MIBR just holding strong, and what a bonus to be able to convert. You know, I thought they were going to cosplay that G2 play, and they absolutely did. The timing of that crunch through Art, and that A main.
Okay,
just
pistol into a
pinched that
bonus.
Perfect pinch from Melissa.
Is their map pick?
Exactly what you want to see. A broken buy coming out for the side of KRU. You do see a Bucky in the back pocket of Monch, and that can get pretty dangerous towards this street, but keep talking about these missiles and this Tejo drone on the back of Melissa. She's just going to be able to push back wherever they find that info.
Yeah, and for KRU, it's a very cold start, right? They haven't got to feel out the game too much yet, being dictated to by that tempo from MIBR. Something the Des were discussing, have that ability to determine outcomes.
Can't dash for a bit.
Position very much noted, looking to be overrun, and she is. Sayori clears house, sets up
just a unit at the moment.
above a minute. They do
Straight
very
up
good early
overwhelming.
work here.
Util's nice
Don't
as well.
overdo it. There will be audio cues heard. This is on Bastarda. Gonna hear that pressure coming up from A, and does go down, but still should note what's happening. They could technically just bulldoze site here, but still trying to show some
Fire
force.
Emblem,
MIBR
thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the
taking
6
too many
months.
risks just yet. Let's see if they can keep this clean.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a bit of a awkward engage, but hey, they've got the better weapons. They'll be fine. Michaela has a long way to go. And really, that's a shot. Hold on. All right, Lisa gonna fall. And SRN not gonna let any naughtiness happen here. It's a very,
Okay,
very
let's see the big buy rounds. It's looking yeah, it's looking
start. Not seeing
very
much of a fight
convincing.
back from KRU. I need to see them maybe get a timeout early, something to switch on the lights really, because it seems pretty vacant in the KRU house here.
Yeah, they got to catch their breath, especially considering how clean these last few rounds have been for MIBR.
Yeah,
Even
it's a
in
good
this
timeout
low
for it.
buy, I mean,
You're in a
Dodge,
pro
she was
team,
dancing and
which role would you
bobbing and
play?
weaving around that pillar area,
I
but
dread to think,
MIBR
man, the
were
team's
so
out here
so
losing.
clean, not
Probably
taking any
controller,
chances
I
for
guess.
this player. It all goes
Just
back
bait
to the
everyone.
pistol round. I mean, Dodge have been trying to find those gaps, trying to activate themselves, but just the timings right now, MIBR is just one step ahead.
Yeah, and again, I think we are seeing MIBR go from strength to strength. Until this point, KRU were the threat in the lower sort of bracket, right? They'd taken many teams out, but again, these two very familiar with each other.
Yoru? Dude, my Yoru is...
unofficially, but now seeing them
My brain melts over
head-to-head in
Yoru.
server,
I've not played it enough.
it feels like it's falling one-sided. This is, as a reminder, KRU's choice as well to begin on Pearl. Again, you don't blame them. They had a good result up against Giant X, a 13-5. A bit of a fumble from MIBR in that
Steph, thank you so much for the 37 months. Thank you for that.
You know, you can't not read into it, but already
How about
it
my
feels very
Astra?
buttoned up, very
Oh yeah, dude, I
different
think I could only
for
play an
MIBR
Omen as
coming
well.
out here. SRN,
Maybe a
hot
strong
start,
Brimstone.
And everyone else is there. Again, towards the bottom of the board, Melissa was the one who had that great timed crunch
Brim's
on A
pretty
main,
easy.
so even numerically may not reflect how dangerous this team is. Buy is in place, Christine. They've got the operator out. It is a glass cannon.
Now, both these teams are going to be talking about this A main control. You can see that Biazik is one orb away from this Hunter's Fury, and Melissa, she's already got the Tejo ult in her back pocket. Rinse and repeat. It's looking like
Similar
that same
thing, apart
art
from they
split
used the
coming
drone
out
a
here
lot
for MIBR,
earlier.
and it's only the
Yeah, I mean,
launch's utility to hold this.
basically the same.
Defense coming out for KRU. It's
Tail
gonna be
rocket,
tough
just in
to hold
case they want to
MIBR
fight
back.
this one,
Just
especially as they
witness
see
it on
nothing
this
here.
bonus.
Dude, they're picking the weak
Yeah, trying
site.
to get the timing right, stalling out towards
Hard
the
to hold
arc
this.
crunch, but it's not going to buy time for full rotation, and SRN can disrespect this anyway. A little mistimed. Looking like Ye not too long ago, up towards site, but Melissa finally makes it through on
Why is Ye
But
just
this time
randomly got a
KRU
stray
hold.
here?
Backside's theirs. Spike now lost, it's still on their side. Lisa can't do enough. Monch on the support. Bastarda in a 1v1. Michaela is down on the ground. Dodds, it's a glass cannon. can't make mistakes.
Stardust got the Killjoy ultimate. She could just place it down right now.
She's just backpedaling. Oh, a misread from Bastarda. Gambled where that
it's a
blade
lot
from
of
Dodge
damage,
was coming
though.
from. And this is the first
No
kill
matter
for
what,
Dodge
it's a lot of
one that
damage.
equates around.
Bastarda not seeing anything in front of her, and just that paranoia kind of creeping a little too much.
With Potter
Pressure
there
getting
too.
to her.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
loses out that 1v1, but
What the hell?
chaos to start things off. I appreciate that you mentioned that terrible nightmare round for me, but you're
I like to bring
absolutely
it back.
right. You know, SRN
Dives
did
in.
the entry, dove in, and is unable to find that success. And you got to feel for SRN. You know that the
Just
timer
bring
on
up
that
the
recall
one
was
round
getting
that
shorter.
that cost him
So
any
she feels
success
like
last
she's gotta
year.
make the move right then and there. All good though.
Trans,
if you're on
thank
the
you
side
so
of
much, dude.
MIBR,
Appreciate
you've
the
got
7
three
mums.
power
Thank you with the
ultimates
prime.
coming online to be able to just double down and keep
Thank you
controlling
for
the
that.
pace of this
Okay, money
attack
super
side.
low. Only one surviving at the end
For
here.
Crew, they have a response. This time they want to contest this A main.
They're away. Very different, very direct in approach here.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, majority through main. You saw SRN saw there just for a second, a glimpse before the smoke bloomed. There's a lot of bodies for Crew on this side of the map. That backside play from them was good, and they've got to be identifying. There's no pressuring from Art, really. We're not seeing that turret go off. Careful. They've got to err on the side of caution here.
I like the adjustment coming out for Crew though. Either way, they've been getting contested at A main. This time they're re-aggressing, but
Dude, they just
Bastarda,
keep
what a
splitting.
punish.
Oh boy.
The
You can't get
elbow.
away.
Oh,
Michaela's
boy.
been spotted. There's no backing away. Tries to fight forward.
Oh, it's
falls.
looking rough out
Melissa
here.
again. Gotta say it. Backbone
looking really rough.
quality coming through from her. Really, really solid. And Dodds and Munch are pretty much out of this. No real step.
They gotta
Just
fight
gotta
somewhere.
Sit back and try to survive. Try to
Yeah, they gotta
get
move
some
Dodds
money,
over
some
towards
gold
A and
orbs
fight A
at
main.
least, but Lisa is not gonna let that happen. Slowly constricting. At least for the side of Crew, MIBR are not that rich. They don't have all the money in the world to just carelessly push. So as long as Crew are able to find a safe spot, they should be able to survive and take these guns into the next. And this A defense for Crew is something they've got to be talking to each other about right now.
How in the
They
world
tried to
MIBR last chance
readjust, they tried to
qualifying? Because
refight,
Brazil only gets
and
one
that
spot,
timing in this
which
last round, it was
for
much
sure
closer, but
needs
they've
to
got
change.
commit. They cannot do
Like when a
50-50
region's
and
so good,
try
you
to
just
hold
gotta give them
both
2
Art
spots.
and A main. They've got to go all in on one or the other.
Yeah, it just felt that, like, as you said, 50-50, that little bit of hesitation. I'm sure we'll catch it in the replay here, where they got caught almost on the back pedal, right? Initial wave, cool, handled it. That second glance, Melissa comes back in, and I can't credit enough how much she is doing for them. 6-2 now, jumping up the board, has the already. SRN one away from hers. Lisa as well, one off from the divide. Big ult coming online for Crew. Still have 3 in the pocket, but you're looking at the purchase around it. Finances are in the bin, down in the doldrums here.
Hero gun.
With the Guardian,
And the
they
hero
do have an
gun's over
operator
towards
load, so
A.
Dodds showing me the value, and obviously, I quite like this call actually coming out
At
from
least
MIBR.
they got another one, I guess. Killjoy if they want to, but obviously it's a low buy.
Action's going to come, try and prop up that operator, get it involved, but this time not going to be that similar A look. Already an adjustment in play.
Yeah, Dawes is just getting outplayed right now, constantly choosing the wrong spot to be at, and when she does choose the right spot, not finding the fights that she wants. She does make the rotate back over, and Bastarda's thinking about securing this one, but Biazik has the Hunter's Fury in her back pocket as well.
This new angle's kind of
That's
nice.
a great angle for Dodds. Would have been beautiful.
Yeah, you get more
to
freedom
find
left
that
and right as
opening
well.
pick. But MIBR are able to tuck tail. And look at the spike. They're just distracting Crew right now. All 4 members stacked
It's a
towards
good call.
over here. Michaela's got so much on her plate.
We're doing solo Killjoy
Alright, good
fake.
luck.
You should run.
Oh, they're selling this good, right? Michaela's got a classic. I mean, how?
It's a
It's
tall task.
But imagine.
They're not looking. They're not looking. Oh, the
Patience with the gun falls far.
Ah, it's
The
unlucky.
temptation
Did
just
good to get one.
that upgrade a little bit out of reach. Oh man, you can't ask to do much more, right? You only had a classic, so making the best. And actually, the Hunter's
Whoa.
Fury on top
Whoa.
didn't get the tag there. A little surprising. I thought that was pretty on the money.
That looks spot
That was
on.
close, right? Oh man, that's rough. That was
Yeah,
a
but-
big investment too.
That
You
was a
can see
huge
why,
investment.
I don't blame him. There was a chance on it, but it didn't work out. Sayuri on the site. The rest sitting deeper towards Art, not playing towards A main. The shock dart's a nuisance, but not enough to force her away. Can still hold position. And now you're going to start seeing the tail.
the double
coming
ult.
into- Oh, it's clean stuff.
Well, it got a double ult out of them. It might have been worth in the end.
MIBR at house. Are they going to 13-1 someone right back?
And they use ults to secure it, but they make it clean. And it feels bad, but listen, these anti-ecos, they can get dicey. And you just saw the replay coming out from Michaela, and I got a feel for her. I think if it wasn't an Astra that she killed first, if it was a different agent,
This might be a working grand final.
there were more with her.
Person from upper bracket gets double ban.
Took care of the rat there and wanted to get the gun. Either way, though, we talked about it. Just a classic on her back foot. And for KRU, they should be feeling pretty okay with that round. I mean, it was just a low buy. Another operator on the back of the hands of Dodds, and she hasn't been able to find these opening picks. She hasn't been able to get into the flow state yet. Rocks a dash, and that's beautiful.
Okay, there we are. Starting to see a bit more from Dodds. We need more, though. It can't just be a glimmer of hope. It has to be a ray of light at this point. But maybe Dodds can do that. One off from having the knives as well. Could be nice. And for MIBR, slowing things down a little. Letting SRN work a bit. Did take a bit of damage, though. So down to 42, but Bogdan's Law is Bogdan's Law. No worries about that. Dodds on that deeper line.
And this is a great setup from KRU right now. 2-1-2 Dodds on a beautiful angle. Dash ready to be used again, and those knives are
Okay, it does feel like MIBR after this round is going to go back to their A splits.
And press the issue.
You're not going to get away with this again. I mean, you kind of do. Kinnear this time, the one to catch it, Lisa on that push-up, but the slower tempos kind of worked out a bit for KRU here, letting that operator go into play, feeling the pressure. MIBR still fighting for the plant, though. They like to
How much damage these two can do?
Security on the site,
Oh, it's a good call, though.
So an extension through towards Flower, and I like KRU doubled up here. Gonna make it hard to isolate fights and find a safety to play from. Nice shot for KRU. Gonna keep force
Pretty
down.
clean as well.
Big work from them.
I mean, I would be very shocked if we don't just see an insta A split.
Finding the opening pick off the back of Dodds.
Sloomy, thank you so much with the prime as well. Sloomy. Sloomy Val with the 7 months, thank you.
And just started focusing towards this A main extremity and top B as well. And finally, some breathing room. Now KRU are going to be able to gain some money, gain a little bit of momentum into their own favor. But as I say that, I mean, I'm expecting MIBR to change the pace here. It is the perfect timing to
Yeah, I mean, let's go back to what was working.
And they've been finding so much success on these A splits.
Yeah, they can absolutely turn up the tempo. A very fast take towards that early or deeper A main angle, just to make sure no one slipped up. We've seen a couple of players doing it now, but a high-low setup, quite nice. Forced away, however. Knife going to be the reaction. And can they stall out long enough? Do MIBR disrespect the smoke? Michaela, great catch on that.
It's really late, though. They haven't even had any art pressure. It didn't really feel great. It was a 3-person site hit with like a lock. Whereas before it's been heavy art with like later here.
KRU suddenly finding solutions.
Yeah, but this was probably the worst round from MIBR so far, though.
Hopefully we do get to see it in the replays, but Michaela able to find.
Did you get max value for op? It's pretty much setup based.
SRN didn't even get the
They're
round.
I did. Those are really good rounds, and I have no idea. It was split.
At that moment, right then and there.
I can't remember what team it was.
But SRN is.
It was a really good round for like how the whole team set up the op to get 3 picks.
They fell back and
I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was yesterday.
And able to absorb that fast.
It might have been MIBR.
And I quite like this. Such a
was it
quick
KRU?
timeout too. Stop the
KRU?
early, right?
KRU on split? Yeah, somewhere on defense is a really good round.
And it feels like a couple
Where they
of
set
ticks in
up
the box, right?
Dodds to
They've
get
activated
3.
Dodds a little bit. That operator's finding a bit more form, finding a bit of good positioning. Cool, that's one side of it. But also dealing with that site hit that
That's like probably one of the best examples you're going to get in like a round.
Factors going in KRU's side. Coaching staff don't like it, right? Let's check in. And you also
You can probably find it on my VODs. I spoke about the util used to set up the op. It was like the best example I can give you.
Purchase is still there. There's still very much got Lisa's ult. You still have one away from Sayori's. So a couple of pieces they could bring out. Now, for KRU, though, they also have their emergency ults if required. So I do wonder what the adjustment will be from
I mean, just go back to what was working, right?
Definitely a little rush last round. I'm
Heavy
keeping my
art
eye
with...
out on Dodds on the KRU side of things because she was able to
with just
find
1
that
or 2
opening
over
pick
towards
about
A main.
2 or 3 rounds ago, and it's been gone quiet ever since again. Gotta find a mobile jet here. Oh, that's unfortunate for Bastardo. No one saw anything. It's all good.
All good. It's fine. Melissa's walking anyway. Don't you worry.
Is not ready.
Deal with that later. Teo drone in, clears through Art. I want to see what the read is now, because we saw that really late pressure from Melissa, but maybe seeing the Teo utility, they may not think there's going to be that A main presence. I wonder how KRU read this. Pop flash in, divides there. So they're going to give up that access point through Art, straight in towards site. Michaela, good positioning, actually kind of body checking the
Big
smoke.
jaws
And also
for
thinking
Astra.
there could be a lurk. Now Lisa, her timing is everything, and it's looking
messed up
on.
there.
Oh,
Wait,
Kinnear!
what?
I don't believe
I've got to see that shot.
Because
that looked mental, bro.
So
I mean, on this POV wasn't even looking there.
They need to find these final 3 players. Can they locate them in time? One, maybe, yeah, 1 towards Art, 2 towards main. It does to go forward. Takes just a lick of damage, but just going to posture up on this. Got to play forward. Trying to hunt down SRN, who's going deep on the corner. Big shot from her.
It's really nice. A little bit of what we spoke about before as well, in terms of the Teo in Afterplant being a nightmare. Okay, I got to see that shot. I also want to kind of shout out MIBR, just going back to what was working. Heavy over towards Art, late one over towards A main. Like they found the trick. They just should keep doing it until it fails. Here we go. Whoa, it's fast.
That flick, we've been seeing some crazy flicks over the last 48 hours, but Kinnear just landing the shots that she needs to. But a little too late. I mean, either way, MIBR were on the money, hot on their heels.
Yeah, it's such impressive work. Again, those late lurks have been such a nuisance, but 3-7, MIBR course correct, right? Get things back on track. Is this going to be a direct A approach now?
Depending on what this KO knife sees, they might just do it. Suppressing this Astra might encourage them to try to press the issue, speed up the pace. We've seen it already from MIBR before, so I wouldn't doubt it. This tail drone is going to tell them everything.
This is on the player's backside. They actually did very well at handling, but another smoke layered in makes it difficult to create those crossfires that worked well. Kinnear trying to play deeper and deeper. Still going to get 2. Good damage, but the site again gets won over by MIBR. So plants in time on their side. Dodds, unexpected towards Art, delivers the bullet. Flashed off the corner.
Dodds has the knife in her back pocket, so she's been holding on to this for a few rounds now. This is the time to get active.
I kind of wanted to go in with this. Yeah, there it is. Be the tip of the spear. Take that space for the side. Plays through sight, sees them both. Where's the trade? Not there. Monch takes a lot of damage. And this little hesitation, this moment, this breath apparently won't be
honestly, they could have maybe played the util, but I think once they get that first kill, they wanted to back out, but they're just so committed to that. They had to just stick to it. Mest_arrive, or Arrive. Arrive, right? And just double E? Thank you so much, Mest. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 5 gifted. If anyone got one of those, please at Mest_arrive. Say thank you. Oh, what the hell? Mest, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Chat, you know what to do. Get the slug oiler spam going while my internet dies. And Sandy as well with the tier 1. Thanks so much for the 36 months.
Here for KRU, but thankfully for Biazik, she's able to secure a 4th.
We fast forward.
That felt sketchy.
What? Come on, dude.
Man, like my brain was already thinking, okay, another round for MIBR when those trades weren't coming in. Again for MIBR, those scrappy at the end here. This buy won't be perfect. Don't have a big ult to bank on instantly. Obviously on the other side, still got 3 in the pocket. So they've got options. Dodds gonna get checked on. Ooh, that should be a pixel scene. I'm pretty sure Dodds might have seen that. Yeah, ready. Nice from Dodds. Hadn't been tested on this side in a minute, but still sharp.
Especially considering she missed that shot last time around. Gonna feel really good to try to finish off this half with 5 and going into the second for her. A little bit of breathing room coming.
Mest as well. Dude, you gifted 5 before you had subbed as well. That's crazy. Thank you so much, Mest. I appreciate that. Nice shots. Yeah, I had some solid shots. Mest, thank you so much. Appreciate the 5 gifted. Thank you for the tier 1 as well. Appreciate the support, dude. Thank you for that.
KRU back into the mix. What a flash.
Yeah, really nice. Unavoidable for Dodds.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's nice util. Oh, imagine this though. Super doable. 2v5.
Melissa's got ult, still got util.
You got drone.
I want to see when that nice
Double
back on, but actually they don't
salvos.
want to deal with any of that. Michaela instantly pops the ult. They still have decent ults. They've got the divide as well if they want to invest this too. But still,
No way.
Sayori gonna take away Michaela. No trade.
Dude,
Still
this
time.
ult would be so nice as soon as this KO
Now
ult's
with the
finished.
ult gonna come through, but they're already ahead of it. They're playing deeper on site. Emperor shut up. MIBR looking so ready. Nice back in play as well. Playing on the side.
Damn, 2v5. I mean, to get the first kill, it was really nice. Great flash, good stun, good molly.
Melissa able to use her ultimate there as well to secure that one. I mean, what a beautiful half coming out here for MIBR.
Yeah, they've got to be pleased with that one. It was a bit back and forth at times, but MIBR still digging deeper, finding solutions, even with the odds against them. And I think we've actually got a treat coming up as well, something that I'm looking forward
Did
to.
they add Sova ult, Astra ult?
Looking after microphones,
Oh, that's a criminal round for Crew to lose. 2v5 is bad enough as it is, but the ults they had on top of this as well.
Hi guys, Jen here with Sophia. Sophia,
Hello, nice to meet
welcome
you.
to Seoul. Now, we had Team Liquid Brazil qualify for the grand finals. Brazilian players on the stage looking amazing. Just tell us, how much does Brazil deserve a trophy? And what would it mean for you guys to actually get the trophy in your hand?
I mean, I think we proved that we deserve to be here because of 20 players, we have like 12 Brazilian players here today in the finals. So, I mean, Brazil is proving himself. And for me, for us, it would be like a deserved win. I mean, and I'm very confident that we'll have a Brazil finals.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'm cheering for MBR, and Made in Brazil fans are here too, okay?
Dude, my internet's killing me today. What the ook with the Prime? Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you so much. Do I need to reset it or something? What's going on? Is it a YouTube thing? Should we try a Twitch? Let's try Twitch. That's always the backup.
We have like Brazil confidence and Brazil dance and Brazil cheering, and we're screaming here all day to win.
Right.
All right. Coinbase Econ report. I feel as though it is going to be an MIBR player.
try.
It is Sayori doing very well quietly, top of the board, doing work. Melissa, similar scenes. On the other side, I mean, Kinnear getting 2 every round, it feels like, but only 4 rounds for Crew. That's pretty tough to play with here, Christine.
Yeah, and it's impressive that Sayuri is just carrying on the leaderboard side of things. An unsung hero, underappreciated type of player, so I love highlighting it whenever these things kind of happen. IGL for the side of MIBR, and she's such a quiet player too in the real life. So
Okay,
you think
must-win
she's quiet
pistol.
in the server, but absolutely explosive. Now they're switching over to the defense side of things. And we spoke about on the attack
Dancing,
side,
thank you for saying
it would
that.
be
I
MIBR
appreciate
being
that.
able to control the pace. Now we got to be able to see.
Okay, double
Crew do
sheriffs.
The exact same thing.
Double
Activate
sheriffs up
gods,
against all
get
the
her
ghosts.
online,
Go
so
for
she
the
can
classic
get into that
1-4.
flow state coming to the second half.
One getting info,
This is actually one of the key
blocking them
factors
from taking
for
space
Crew
at one
previously,
point,
that Jet looking
and then 4 just
exceptionally
probably
good
push all the way
in her
through.
hands.
Dropped like 28 kills in the last
Yeah.
Pearl match.
Got to see a little bit of that, right? That's kind of. But look at this proactive start already. Straight walking out beat. Allows that cheap rotation to come over, get a little bit closer towards A. Site will be taken by now, but the flank is going to be an issue.
Yeah, and I love this play for MIBR. Usually you just can't push mid at all when there's a Killjoy on the other side of things. So this time they just decide to 3-man push top B. This is going to allow them to constrict towards A. And look at these spawn players playing the round so well, just waiting and biding their time. But I love this look for Crew. They're going to look for more and constrict for themselves as well.
There's the contact though. Kinnear's been good for 2. The
Oh my.
flash! That
Dude,
is
the
so
util is-
sick. Sayuri, I know you're top of the board for kills, but I mean, damn, that was perfect. It sets up the next layer of succession to come in for MIBR. They're starting to find Beerzik, and now you're looking at the defuse already
Dude,
starting.
this salvo's incredible.
denying
To
even
get half.
vision, making it
They're just gonna
difficult
straight
to
stick
come
this.
back.
Dude, this util's
What
way
was
too
the
good.
plan,
Okay, they actually
Crew?
make
'Cause
they're making
MIBR
Taylor
just
look great,
tore
by
it
the way.
apart.
I don't know why Crew would have planted the spike there for themselves.
Yeah,
They had a
to
pretty
go
free site.
3
A
on.
little bit overlooked for sure, but They've got a post-plant composition, so I'm sure they thought things were going to be easy, but you love the planning coming out for MIBR.
Yeah,
from the
it's a really rough
they were
pump.
always okay.
Dude, the
giving away
util on
that
this round was so
free A
nice
site.
though.
All the
Stunning
players
to flash
playing to their
saturate
roles
as
to
well.
perfection. And KRU, they
Salvo
get
out in the
played
open as
on
well,
their
so they can't
pistols.
really swing this line.
100%. 100%. That's got to be frustrating as hell. Because that's the
Yeah,
dream
especially
start
in their
for
map pick.
MIBR. They're within touching distance of closing out now if you think they can convert these rounds. Pixel spotted. Not going to get the connection, but still big info to begin with. And it looks like they just shift up faster, right? They want to go quick on this. Started noted again. Not particularly afraid nor denied. Wants to stay close.
There is a flash on the back of Michaela. Could pop flash to give Dawes an opening, and that's exactly what they do.
nice.
Yeah.
Melissa's still alive. And she wants more. This crossfire between SR and Melissa, they got the better guns.
It's still sketchy. Melissa
Big 1v1.
had to go big in
Sheriff
that.
each.
The KRU making something out of nothing, but the problem is Lisa left alive as well. Actually, only's got the Sheriff, so it's kind of weirdly tilting into KRU's hands here with 45 seconds. Monch can do what she pleases. It's a gamble, sure, but the options are hers.
Such a good play coming out from Monch. She
Yeah,
knows
this
that
is
by
nice.
this point, if no one shot her,
Starting to consider
she
it.
should have the opening, and Lisa also thinking so many mind games going on in this round. Monch should be able to plant this spike, and her turret will come online right
Problem is,
as that happens. This should allow
up against
her
an
to
Astra, you gotta
really
stick
set
close
up
over
an
towards the
optimal
site.
post. And if you're Lisa,
As
you've
soon as that
gotta
smoke
clear
goes on the
every
spike, it
single
becomes a
angle
nightmare.
on your way back. Time will be ticking. At least for the side of Lisa, though, she will have a smoke to be able to help her and get half. That will make Monch have to make a move. I mean, that's definitely the power of the controller here.
Yeah, that's the win con she's got to work with. Slow and steady. Lisa's made it here in pretty good time, to be fair. See if that turret gets contact. Don't think it will. It might just be a dry look here. Monch creeping closer. Half now achieved. Off the spike, Monch will check and finds the target.
Very nice. They're back
back
into it.
MIBR's all day long.
Get a gun upgrade as well.
Definitely, I mean, the shots were landing, but that togetherness coming out here for KRU. Let's look at this entry for Dawes. I mean, the flash didn't land, but started looking the wrong way. And the defenses for MIBR, it should have held. It definitely should have held, but the shots, the Sheriff's coming up huge.
It should have held, but they
Love to
they didn't
see
really play off each other.
Those 1v1s, when those individual players, they're able to secure those high pressure rounds. That's what you need, especially when you're on the losing end for KRU. That should really bump up the motivation.
Yep. It's made it look possible, right, for KRU now. As obviously MIBR have to then suffer through this round. Still gonna get the ult or build Melissa up as soon as possible.
Okay, insta-call goes out to head over towards it. Turret info's gonna give it away pretty early though. And they're already rotating.
Fight back power. So if they can min-max the outcome, that'd be fine. But obviously this does extend play here.
I get a little weird.
Melissa
gets a kill at Gets ult.
Not impossible.
Dude, they're 5 in front of the smoke right now. It's gonna get really weird.
That flash better be good. They've actually spotted the dash through towards site, but a good flash comes out from KRU. It's messy. But they are winning out the fights that are needed. Sayori can't do it. KRU.
Well, I thought it was gonna be way worse than that.
Actually make it in time as well. And again, for KRU, it's all about stability now, finding those stepping stones in.
Straightforward round, straightforward round. And Monch, it looks like the Killjoy ultimate is coming online in round 18, but Melissa with that Tejo ult as well, round 16 rather. It makes it a lot trickier to actually use this Killjoy ultimate. We've already seen KRU, rather MIBR on the other side, throw that fake early on in the first half, kind of just leave Bastarde on her own devices and be a distraction. We'll see if KRU do a similar thing. MIBR, they want this A main control, and they're gonna get it.
They're going
I mean, it's a lot into this though.
This definitely leaves a gap
Oh,
right
boy.
mid, but Bastarda's on the case, finding an opening on Dawes. That really slows things down here for KRU.
Yeah, it does, because do they backpedal? Are they now a bit paranoid about what could be happening? They seem to be able to hold as they are, but that fight on A main doesn't feel as comfortable now, right? It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
take
got
a
no
little bit
duelists.
more.
They gotta
So
they gotta push towards middle.
This position is nasty. though.
They gotta
Shoulder
fight in one of these really.
We'd stick around.
like KRU want to give this up because look at Biazik. She's got a lot of ground, a lot of space. No Owl drone, but her recon is ready.
I mean, as soon as the Astra gets to here, it's done.
Should give a little bit of an opening, but Michaela right now, she's just kind of distracting towards A. MIBR though, they've got the numbers.
Knife finds one. I mean, it's not everything. You probably won't fully rotate off that. Almost a similar exchange with a knife on the other side at the same time, but there's the lockdown. That shows further interest. And Sayuri
looks good.
wants it denied. Lisa with just a shot
Maybe a little bit to the right.
Connection on Munch.
Yeah, a little bit to the right.
I'm sure now for KRU, feeling like they're getting stalled out. They're running out of time.
Salvo, oh, the salvo just came in.
They've got to go. Biazik now being toyed with 10 seconds.
Dude, that was
Where
close
do you go
though.
at this point? You can't
That
block.
was so
It's gonna
close.
be
That's a hero
cancelled.
salvo at the end.
I think KRU maybe thought that their Killjoy ultimate was going to go off, but Sayuri was able to place that molly down. You saw Melissa's missiles coming out as well, so they were always going to break that ult down. Monch isn't able to get the ground, isn't able to get the
close,
site,
though.
and MIBR, it just looks too easy for them. Melissa's even able to hold on to the Teo ult.
The Carronade, yeah, if it's in like the, is it the first two circles, like the middle two circles of a Carronade, it will break it.
Again, a tough beginning.
The Carronade looks a little bit to the right though.
What you'd want, but regardless, running out of time like that, kind of hoping for the best on the back of an ult, not going to be enough. So credit to MIBR for the good positioning, good control over what's happening. Chance for both sides to check in now, but obviously for KRU, they can't really let this one slip away too far. It's 10 already for MIBR here. And I did want to keep our eyes towards SRN. Again, we've seen how much she can do on those comfort rolls, but the Waylay we weren't 100% sure on, considering how hard it was to activate on this side of the map previously. I don't think we need her to be the star at the moment. You've got Melissa, Sayuri,
yeah, two
else
Teo missiles
definitely in the
break it now,
equation.
right? But one won't.
The perimeter of MIBR is standing strong, standing tall, and so far
Trying to
from
remember
KRU
what the
side, it's
changes
really
were.
been the Konier show, along with Monch. Definitely expecting things to be a little different coming into this round, though.
The KO Molly, I mean the KO Molly, is it 4 or 5 circles of a KO Molly? I can't remember. Bus 2 is fine. If it's on the third, it won't. I think it's 5 segments. I can't fully remember.
With a very creative set piece.
Either way, the KO Molly has to be dead on, basically.
We'll have a healthy purchase. No ultimates really nearby except for that Astra wall, and they're not really going to be thinking about that.
It's a big round
much
money-wise.
Later in this round.
And let's see what the start looks like from MIBR as well. How do they want to try to paint this one out? Where's that first
Keep
bit
it.
of
Hello, mate.
contact?
How we doing, dude?
Tag off the Owl drone, so she's going to have to fall away here. And already a very early rotation, dragging over Sayuri. SRN didn't get fully checked on this line previously, but I think Konir's got a bit of an idea, but that's a lot of freedom for SRN.
Able to collect the orb.
Yeah, it's a lot of freedom, and it's kind of what I was speaking about as well. Like, they're just getting info on the sides, which just means every single time they can have 3-person stronghold.
Should make the defenders a little bit nervous. This is the time to go for dodge. What the hell?
Sayuri
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a smoke there.
In the information, SRN deep on that A line.
Yeah,
You
they
had
gotta
the
default a
Tail
little more than
clearing
this.
through art, finding
Can't
nothing.
just-
The 3 players from MIBR fully able to
Every time they
control
hit a
that
site,
B
it's pretty
push-up.
much heavy stacked.
KRU looking all too readable, and this might have to be another cancel, but 40 seconds. You'd be lucky to keep the weapons this long. There's got
Yeah,
to be
dashing
more
into
from
the same
KRU here.
place.
This is
I mean,
after a
it's the most
timeout.
common.
Need to see a little
It's
bit
the
more
most common
depth
bit of
to it.
pathing.
Feels too readable. Too
Maybe
much free
gotta
game
mix it
playing
up.
out. To maybe push
One of
SRN
these is
off,
probably gonna be the
challenge
backup.
on out, do
Honestly, I
something.
imagine they just go
Direct
elsewhere.
B's just not looking dangerous enough.
They want to punish them. They want to take these guns away from Konier and from KRU. She does respond and handle that well, though. And yeah, MIBR, they've had enough. They don't want to lose any more money coming into this one. Beautiful response. That's another double spam kill for Sayuri. I'm pretty sure I don't
Yeah, I
see
think
that.
that's right.
Saw anyone this round.
I saw a smoke
Where
I
on.
the
think that
hell did
was
that come
MIBR
from?
getting probably like 2 or 3 spam kills already in this half. What a response. What a hold coming out here for MIBR. You got to say, though, for KRU, I mean, that's the 2nd or 3rd time with that same pathing coming out here for Dawes. Just dashing
Saw a
towards
recon.
that back pawn. You saw that adjustment.
That's
Bastarde
kind of
leaving
insane
the
to get a
nano
double
swarm
from
just
that.
to just
I thought it was
burn
way more
at
bullets than
Dawes'
this.
feet right there. Huge.
Saw where the recon
reads,
came
huge
from and got
plays
2 from it.
coming out here for MIBR side.
And the awareness between these two, there's quick adjustments, as you said, the little nano just waiting for that little dash up. It's good. So at this point, KRU need to figure this out.
Yeah, and they force into this one.
What the hell is
Missing
going
a
on?
little bit of
They keep
util.
walking in. It feels like blind. And it is an adjustment. It looks like a, I was going to say a 1-3-1. It's not. They have no interest in
It's nice
trying
from
to push
MIBR
these players
again.
off A main.
Just
It's free old orbs.
they
It's
keep
free
getting in. I mean,
information,
even
it's
info
free
here, we
space.
had jumping
KRU are
over
allowing
towards
a
here.
lot
Like
of
they got
freedom
double
here.
info right now.
Mastada gets the information, someone slipped door, but they haven't gone too deep because the alarm bot's still there.
Yeah, Dawes was in the area, and I think she was definitely near close enough to see it. She decides not to do anything about it, falls off, and that one-way coming out for MIBR should stop KRU, but that recon allows Dawes to go poke a little bit more. So at least with that arc pushback, this is enough, especially because KRU are deciding to go back down towards street. Had they taken care of this alarm bot earlier, definitely would have helped them.
I don't like this. They're feeling very manipulated on the map. I'm
This
surprised.
is much
Liz
better
on
though.
the
Through
way
middle.
over. Yeah,
Got the
Bastarda,
tail ult as well.
if she can just live long enough, if they can provide a little bit of denial, which they're doing, it's buying time for this rotation.
Tails
Not
here.
denied. It's all this way. Forced to fight forward, and they come out swinging. Great damage from Michaela. Doing serious work for the side. Spike still
Some low
knocked
HPs,
down.
double flank.
Flank here. This is the issue. This has been
Dude,
the problem.
Killjoy's
And
alive for so
SRN at
long
the
on
helm of it.
such low
Michaela's
HP.
brilliance made this round look near undoable. But Michaela's got a lot more work to do. 21 HP, 2 to find. And very tough positions. Going for the plant. I think she feels it. She knows it.
Yeah, they
MIBR
just handle these rounds too
not
well.
checked on,
They
given
just get so
too
much info.
freedom.
They're very proactive
And
on their
that
defense.
push
It's nice to
full
watch, to be
coming
honest.
through here for the defense of MIBR. It's fantastic.
This is a
We
much
saw it
better
on the
round, though,
pistol
from
round with
KRU.
that triple push up top B. This time, MIBR double push A main. Each time KRU aren't defaulted and spread out across the map.
Yeah.
MIBR are finding the gaps and pushing whenever that happens. And it's so hard if you're on the side of KRU to be able to feel like you have any map control, to be able to mid-round or get any sort of defaulting going, especially when MIBR are just getting the reads and scrimming through those
KRU, I
holes.
mean, they all end
See,
up.
that's the thing. It's they're pressing the point
They
even
had to win.
further. It's not just that little information trickle. No, it's they're going on mad flanks here. Knife comes in, finds no contact. So we are seeing. Actually, no, it might have caught one or two. Have to wait and see if that actually does play, and Dodds might continue on this.
Look at the position of SRN. She wants to refight this. She's got the pocket Sayuri with those pop flashes. Definitely activating.
Oh my
Whoa,
God!
it could have
it's
been way worse.
devastating. MIBR.
Big flash.
Plans on plans on plans. You thought you had a read, you still can't get
Dude,
past
this comp
Sayuri.
is
It's a
disgusting
4v3,
at fighting
and KRU
areas.
are struggling here. The information game has been in pretty much MIBL's hands, but this is the first time in a minute. Feels
Launch.
almost fair launch. Lost track of where SRN could have been, looking a little lost there. And it's down to two, Biazik and Kornir. Gonna just have to group up and go for something.
Communications not coming through as strong as they should have. Monch definitely should have realized that that was an A main fight. MIBR are going to hold their both anchors towards this B though, and this A site is free for the
It's
taking
over
for
all
KRU,
with a
but
plant.
they still gotta investigate and sniff everything. Look at the way SRN is playing.
Yep.
She's A-okay giving up this site.
I really like that. Because there's always that temptation to go for more, even at the higher end of things.
The
to
Jet,
play this
yeah,
deep,
the Jet is a
safe
comfort.
position, play
For
with the
sure a
team on the way
comfort
back
pick.
in. You've got your teammates sitting safe towards B. Obviously, we know where KRU are going. MIBR don't, but a
They
very
haven't moved at all.
no,
Lauren.
a very
They're
diligent
just
guess.
holding that on.
There
10
it is,
seconds
hearing
left.
the plant. They now start to
Spike
move.
planted.
SRN kept a good amount of space on CT, but Kornir going hunting. It has to be on this three-play swing. MIBR,
Nice to see
you
someone
gotta
jumping
say
around
it.
the corner
They
here as well.
play as
I know they
a
played
team,
great here, though.
Christine.
This was
They
a nice
win as five,
a nice
they
map to
stand as
watch.
5, and they get across the line as 5.
Strong fundamentals. You even saw that little hop, skip, jump from Bastarda there. Not prioritizing her aim, but